There we go. Okay. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So, as always, everyone, heyo, my fellow Rumble Maniacs. It's Mr. Rumble Roses here, and welcome to an early stream installment, and welcome to Dead by Daylight. So, I'm pretty sure some people are gonna be asking, some questions and all that. So, I'll try to explain everything as much as possible. So, the whole idea that I had was I said I was pretty much done doing all the stuff in the Haunted by Daylight event, which I pretty much have. I'd say I pretty much have. Like I've gotten everything from from the event, mostly from like from things like like all of the clothes, all the clothes, or outfits, or whatever, to to feel stuff. Pretty much I got everything that you can, right? And I was thinking to myself like, well, I don't know if I was going to be doing if I didn't want know if I wanted to like play some killer or not, because I don't know, like I'm not gonna say like killer is boring or anything like that. It was just like I've been so used to playing a lot of Survivor and everything, and I was like, oh, I've not really touched killer. I haven't really don't really played much of it. And that's why, like, whenever the whole especially like the whole whenever like the whole rank reset happens, like I don't really get a whole lot of blood points, from the killer side of things. So I'm like, well, but I figured that today I would probably play a little bit of Dead by Daylight, maybe do a little bit of killer action, because it is technically the finale of the Hunted by Daylight event for this year. I figured I figured maybe at most that I would try to do some killer action in the event. Maybe see about doing some of the challenges that I have, because I know most of the challenges I have left involve killers. So but it goes like, hey, let's see what happens. So yeah. So I kind of figured that I would start off in a way by playing some bullseye action. Now, I've not really touched Leatherface, or Cannibal, blah 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 blah, whatever you want to call them. I haven't really touched them in a while, but I still kind of remember like the gist of everything of them. Now, the idea that I had was because of how in the Haunted by Daylight event for some mean, for some unknown weird reason, um, perk loadout slots have more or less been like, like reset, and it's like, oh, if you click on like, like this killer, you see like only like one of their main perks, and you have like, like these random add-ons and everything, and it's like, and then like when you try to go to Survivor, you might see like Survivor has like one perk on them, and maybe like an item or something like that. So I figured maybe I might take a slight random advantage of this. So so I kind of was just playing around a little bit, and I figured, well, what if I was to do a thing that was more or less involving the likes of blocking? So I looked at all of the perks and stuff that I looked at all the killer perks that were in the block category. There was a few little things here. And I kind of came up with this. So first perk is Dead Man Switch. When you hook Survivor, Dead Man Switch activates. The first survivor that starts preparing a generator causes the indicated block for 35 seconds. The affected generator is highlighted by a white aura. So basically, it's kind of like a thing where, if I can get a hook on someone, if someone, like stops preparing a gen, it gets blocked temporarily for a little bit. Next one is Crew Limits from the Demogorgon. I can't remember what this was called at one point, because I remember like a long while back, whenever I first got into DBD, Stranger Things, the Stranger Things chapter had long been removed. So any parts that revolved around Nancy, Steve, and Demogorgon all had new names. But basically, with this one, every time a generator is completed, all window holes and vault locations are blocked for all survivors for the next 30 seconds. Next up is Corrupt Intervention. 3 generators from farthest location to me are blocked by identity for 120 seconds at the start of the trial. Survivors cannot repair these generators for the duration. The affected generators island white aura. So basically, what this is that it's a kind of like a little something for the entity, the entities that like block a few gens at the start. And then lastly, we got Deadlock. So after a generator is prepared, the entity blocks the generator with the most progress for 25 seconds, and again you see it's aura of white. So yeah. Now, I was kind of thinking about like maybe switching like Dead Man Switch for Hex Blood Favor, because basically what happens is when you use Blood Favor, when you enter a survivor, you pretty much make it to where the entity blocks pilots from being pulled down within a 32-meter radius of the survivor location for a few seconds, 15 at most. However, I didn't really know what to think, because it's like on one hand it's like, yeah, I know sometimes killers might have might use this perk, and other times be like, oh, it's sometimes people might use it, sometimes people might not. And the thing about hex perks is that it's always random, so you never know exactly where it's going to be, and and you never know exactly if it's going to be found sooner or later or not at all. So, but you know what? Let's try it for a little bit. Maybe we can try a little bit or something. I don't know. All right, so there's that. The add-ons that I got are Big Grim Chains, where chainsaw hits cause survivors to drop their items, which is kind of like a Franklin's Demise type of thing, but a little bit different, I think. And Light Chassis, where You see the survivor's auras within 8 meters while revving a chainsaw. And because I don't have any, because I don't have anything, I don't have any of these dowsing rods for the event. I'm just using for right now the 9 bloody party fingers that I got for Bulba. I guess I can kind of like maybe show a little bit as well. So yeah, if I can be able to get like one more quest thing done in some sort of way, I can go get like get this little banner thing here. I also got like some dark trinkets to kind of add to my thing, even though I don't need it. But yeah, yeah, pretty much the ones that I have are Flexo for Killer, which first one is like Herc 4 Survivors in the Void, collect 20 Void energy from Downing Survivors, injure 3 survivors with a captured haunt, and I believe look 40 survivors on esoteric hooks. So the reason why it says like esoteric hooks is because because of how the how the hooks are for the event and everything. So. Got an Ace, David, Nia, Michaela. We got 2 beamers and a medkit. This should be interesting. Escape cake, something secretive, 3,000 rods, and my BPS. I'm hoping that my controller doesn't give me any issues because for whatever reason, it's like, for whatever weird random reason, my left control stick has like this moment where it's like, kind of wants to act up a little bit, and it's like, oh, like I'm like, either like it makes me, like stop, move, slow down, or whatever. So I don't know. Hawkins. My totem is up top. I got lucky there. Oh, apparently David wants to smoke, eh? Yeah. Oh, you bitch. Monsieur S, how you doing, buddy? So no beach. I'll say it, those, you know, go into this. Back up top. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, since I have all this blade energy, yes, I believe I have my haunt. Wait, hold on. Not gonna lie, like, I thought maybe, you know, it's gonna be like a, I don't know, like, bam, son. don't give old. Damn it. God damn it. I almost had her. Where are you at, son? Where are you at? Ah, I got some champion of light to it. Like that's on the beach. Yo, he's like took off with the Never Never Land. Ace was in the void. Ah, god damn it, get that angle. That angle was too good. I'm facing the wall, boy. Look, I'm facing the wall, son. I hear Ace. Oh. Yeah. Ah. I can't see. I'm like running into shit. Hey Hannah. So I'm a little preoccupied and trying to get this game, man. Clearly I cannot be able to get him. Okay. Well, he's got hatch or door or gate attempts. Okay. Yeah. GG's. Yeah, that David was good. I'll give him that. Go catch for life, though. Windows, resilience, champion of light. It did this stuff hard. Yeah. So, the ace had ace on the hole, plunders, yeah, plunders, then streetwise. Yeah, balanced landing, spine shield, dead arm, mission, live, body knowledge. Yeah. Overall, though, I'd say that was I'd say like that was a pretty good first match. You know, David good but good. Cannot lie. One energies from downing survivors. Eat items by daylight quest. Turn from survivors in a single trial. 130,000 blood points. Look 5 survivors. Complete 1 trial. Sacrifice or kill 3 survivors. Go past 2 to 39. Alright. Alright, so yeah. What's the other thing? Like 4 survivors in the void. Losing a brutal strength. I reckon we can try the Trapper game, you know, just do the brutal strength thing.
Perhaps you should teach everyone a lesson.
Trapper bag. Let's see. What can we do? What can we do with this? Let's get a little bit more of a hide value, hopefully. strike, nowhere to hide, pop. We'll do unrelenting for right now. Falling snow. What is this? Why is it when I'm trying to like type something on mobile? Or UT We'll do that for the hell of it right now. Cause yeah, apparently like it's just doing the thing, but it's like, oh, you gotta just, like, well, from what I can assume, it's just play a trial, as Trapper using the brutal strength part, so. now, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I get a nice map to do as well. Okay, Toledo. Got 3 medkits and 1 toolbox. Okay. That was kind of weird. Alright, Hannah. Well, you don't have to be sorry, but I hope you enjoy your swim. And I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out for a little bit. So, yeah. Indeed. Fort Norman.
They're all going to pay, won't they, Naughty?
Alright, let's see. I see someone over there. Look at that, son of a beach. Ow. Ew. Hey. Alright, we got people going through the void. Hey! And unfortunately, I don't think this really ain't the best map. How you doing? On the beach. Yeah, blinded again. Unfortunately, I can't open a portal. Yeah, this was not the map, unfortunately. I only got like one hook to my name. Oh yeah, okay. Unfortunately, there's no winning this. I got one hook to my name, and yeah. Like, I had no idea where the fuck that even was, so. What are you doing? Oh, I can only see this. It's on the beach. Wait, what? least I got that challenge done, so. Unfortunately, no pip.
You're a good bear, Naughty Bear.
You're a good bear, Naughty Bear. So let's see. So the only thing I have left to do, which I know that's going to be a bit and a half, is to try and like somehow, interrupt a survivor. Let me look on normal mode real quick. See what some of the loadout stuff I have there.
Oh, there you are, Naughty.
Exchange middle for a second. Alright, let me see.
Where have you ended up this time?
Alright, so I'll do that. And I've already forgotten, besides fucking Haywire.
You're a good bear, Naughty Bear.
I know where to hide, Tinker, I think Predator.
Hello, Naughty Bear.
bring that to, I guess, just for the hell of it. Yeah, that map, not really the best for Trapper. I mean, yeah, there were better maps, in my opinion, that could have been fine. Medkit, toolbox, flashies. I gotta careful to claw that, because you get a blamer. You got that blamer, Amber.
They're all going to pay, won't they, naughty?
Well, I can at least do this for right now. Trap at least one of the exit gates. Oh there. Someone must shit. Hello? No. How did that miss? Fuck. Yo, what is the fucking, like, latency and shit? God damn it. There you go. God damn it. Fuck. I believe he was on the other side of that, but okay. Fuck. I see you there, boy. Yeah, fucking, I'm trying to think, sprint burst. You got sprint burst or something? And I got blind. Ain't no way to avoid that. Ow. Like, unfortunately, there was no fucking way I could do that. please, let me get there, let me get there, let me get there. Fuck. There's that bad motherfucker. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna get there. Why did I swing? Ah! Damn, and they're already healed. Damn it, everyone's healed. Fucking alive. Ow! Might as well just go trap the other door. That's that door. I'm trying to figure out like where the fuck the other exit's at. What? Oh yeah. Book me life, I guess. Oh, I was max on traps. Oh, amazing would it be if someone would like try to come into the end, come to the void and it comes like right here. I don't know if that was intentional or what, but okay. Okay, so yeah, I think I called it. You know, one of them was Felix that had the sprint burst. Shiva had adrenaline. What? Okay, so it was Claudette apparently who had blast mine. Oh yeah.
Oh, there you are, naughty. Alright, we'll switch that I think, for that.
let's take a turkey sweets, man. I see how it is. No, thank you. Jeff, what? I'm just trying to think of myself like, if there's part of me that thinks like, why not go with Iron Maiden? But I'm trying to think, because it's like, some of the ideas that kind of randomly come to my mind, when it comes to like having like a build for Booba, is Bamboozle. It's like, like you should say, it's like in the bubble bylaws. I think it's like, as Afflicted one said. It's like where it's like, you have Bamboozle, for like, blocking off windows and shit. I think he said, I think it's like, Lethal Pursuer, so you know where people, people are at the start of the trial. Cause I say that, like, in my head, right, I'm trying to think about, like, how, I'm trying to think about, like, certain things, but, like, how people will try and, play around, play around, Booba here. One of them being is, like, they, like, if they're near a locker, try to, like, a chainsaw sweep and all that, and it's like, oh, you can go to, hit them with, they can get exposed with Iron Maiden, and then, like, they'll be exposed for a little bit, and if you're lucky, you'll get home. At the Lyra siblings. Jeff and Shirtless David. I'm randomly wondering if like the Renato and Delita are together, or if it's just like a random Gwinky Dink. Like a random little Gwinky Dink. And it's like, we're all wearing, we're both wearing like, like the like the Halloween, top, face thing. Iron Maiden, Iron Maiden shirt, and the pants. or swamp. Now, why couldn't I have this fucking map when I was playing Trapper? Excuse me? Yeah. I'm over it. God damn. Oh my god, dude. Why am I fucking ass? And we got a booner up. Yo. The boils are over. Hey. Close one. The beach. I see you. Like that by a motherfucker. Close. I think you were close. Hello? Well, yeah, I guess we can't do this song and dance all day. So. Can I get through it? Can I get through it? No! Got it. Clearly I'm not going to be able to get to get them in anything. I know where he's going. He's trying to build to protect me. He wants me to come to him and everything. Hello there. Din's probably gonna pop, I'm sure. I need to capture all to get home. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got Fuck. Well, at least Shack Pilot's gone. Fuck. Come here, you! Damn it. Come on, like, why am I not vaulting? The one time I had the ability to fucking, you know, get someone down with, just go to the shack and try and loop me around there. Says I can abandon, but I'm not gonna. Oh my god, dude. Fuck. No, be popping pretty soon. I have no idea where I can fucking find them. I will admit, you know, like, yeah, that definitely was quite a workout. Yeah. Yeah, that Renato sure was something. Oh, wait. Hold on. Ah, okay, so they had Breakout. That's why he was, that's why he was, that's why he was always hovering around, you know, he's like, he was trying to do a little, like, Breakout, actually, you know, it's like people can wiggle faster. Well, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just call it there for this little stream. Like I said, I wasn't originally planning on, you know, doing the thing. I was just like, you know what? Well, Yes, I got this. I did something right, but yeah, but GG, Lassie. You definitely were the MVP of that match. I gotta admit. uh, like I was thinking about like playing Trapper at first, but I was like, well, I've been having like shit maps with him, so I was like, I'll go back to like playing as Booba. So, but yeah, you did well. You know, I don't know if you were with that. I don't know if you were with the leader, but yeah. But yeah, y'all did pretty well. You know, you definitely. I haven't played Killer in such a long while and everything, and it was just like, you know, the whole idea at first was like being like a gen blocker type of thing, but I was like, well, you know, maybe I'll just try this, but but man, I was so close to getting some Iron Maiden value on you. Oh, y'all are Swift, huh? Well, tell the others I said GG's. You know, y'all played well. You know. Oh man. But yeah, I almost had Iron Maiden value on it because I was honestly like very skeptical about if I should put on Iron Maiden as Booba, because sometimes people will be like, oh, if I go into a locker, I can be able to do that, and it's like, you know, but it is what it is. But yeah, I wasn't even really. I wasn't originally even planning on doing this. Yeah, we were mostly just messing around. Me and David had matching builds, but when we saw this map, we just. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, yeah, like I was about to say though, hold on, give me just a sec. But yeah, like I was about to say, like I was originally not gonna be doing any DBD today because I had basically gotten all of the stuff from the event, and everything. But I was like, well, maybe I'll play a little bit of killer matches and everything like that because today's the last day and everything. So, but but yeah. Can I be able to do this or? Thank you, AutoMod, for dealing with that fucking bot. But yeah, if you can't, but yeah, just tell the others I said, GG's, all that. Good luck in y'all's next game. But I'd say I played about like 4 matches today, because I was, like I said, I was just doing some stuff in the event. So much stuff. Here's my secondary killer man. Haven't touched the bonus killer since. Hmm. Yeah, funny enough, I'm actually technically a Skull Merchant main myself. Like, um, here, I'll show the stuff. So, yeah, Skull Merchant is definitely like my number one things and all that. Well, so basically, like, I mostly play Skull Merchant from time to time. She's my highest prestige character that I've gotten killer. Sometimes I might play as Wraith because I like being able to do like the silent ore seeing, Wraith and everything. But yeah, I was just playing, like doing some trap, or I started the game, the stream off as Booba, and everything, and I was trying to like maybe do like a couple of trapper games because excuse me, I had one little random little quest thing for like things like Into the Fog or whatever, where I had to do a trial as trapper using his brutal strength. but I wasn't really getting any good math, so I was just like, you know what, maybe I'll try, Leatherface again and go from there. So, but yeah, that's gonna definitely be it for us for this stream and everything today. At least for this one. Crossu, Spear, Skullmatch, all my mans. Man, I don't know if you've gotten the adept for Crossu, but I remember when I was trying to do that on stream, like I got so fucking lucky with mine because people were giving up around the end. Spirit, I sometimes might play it from time to time, but I haven't touched it in a while. But yeah, like I said, we are going to end. We are going to raid. I probably might do another stream. I might try to do my planned stream for later on today, which is Mortal Kombat Mythologies. And all that. I just kind of wanted I kind of just wanted just to play around the event, maybe like few little killer matches and the event, maybe get like some extra stuff. So let me see. Hey. Oh, I appreciate the follow. Thank you for coming. Thanks for becoming a fellow Rumble Maniac to the channel. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, but yeah. So I'm gonna be trying to hopefully do some Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero from the Legacy Collection of Mortal Kombat. And then we'll go from there. But for right now, though, I'm going to end it here. We're going to raid into my friend Afflicted. He's currently playing. Well, I'm assuming he's going to probably play some DVD as well. Because I know he does a thing where it's like he does like an hour worth of an hour worth of marbles, and then like the rest of the stream, he might do like DVD or something. So we'll see. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, I try and do. I was trying to since I'm ending and you're hearing everything and all that. Lastly, so today is the start of my active week of streaming, and I originally was going to be doing some Mortal Kombat Mythology Sub-Zero around a later time, okay? And I was like, well, I see that the DVD Hollow by Daylight Defense is going to be over sometime tomorrow, and because I'm not doing much of anything and I'm not being bothered or whatever, I figured why don't I get on the game, stream a little bit, play some killer, see what happens, and bada bing bada boom, play a few games, and yeah. But yeah, if you enjoy what you saw today, though, for anyone that's watching, and if you want to see more in the future, feel free to give the channel a follow and become a Rumble Maniac today. Actually, won't come up. Well, I appreciate that. If whether you are actively chatting or silently lurking and all that, but yeah. But yeah, I hope everyone has enjoyed the stream. I know I'm kind of like maybe repeating my words and all that, but yeah, we're going to see if we can rate my friend Afflicted and go from there. So, yeah, until I see y'all in the next video or live stream, as always, take care everybody, and I hope y'all have a good week or weekend.